Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Dal Su. We're back with a little bit more Banished, and we've been having a little bit of trouble actually. As you can see, at the end of the last episode, I told you I was going to pass some time off camera and try to get my population back. I did pass time off camera and managed to get even lower in the population, which is, my own fault. I went a long time without building the necessary houses. Now I have a very, very low amount of children. And I'm kind of in a little bit of pickle because I can't get the builders I need to build new houses to get the process kind of fixed. So what I'm going to have to do before I do anything is I'm going to have to go through and I'm going to have to cut non-essential jobs. This is what I'm going to have to do to make this work. And I wanted to do this on camera for obvious reasons. It kind of just shows, what you should do if you find yourself in this position, which you will at some point if you play Banished long enough, because it's very easy to have like a row of deaths back to back that kind of messes things up for you. So most of the stuff I'm seeing here is pretty essential. However, building supplies, considering we probably have enough to get some houses going, let's check on that though. We have 138 building supplies, so there's absolutely no reason to have these two building suppliers on. In fact, we'll turn off the last building supplier as well. Okay, I already turned off my brick factories. I'm not going to turn off the clothing person because we need clothes. I could turn off that guy, but could stop making fancy furniture for the time being, but it's only one worker. I don't want to turn off my smithies because I'm running out of tools for whatever reason. I can go ahead and turn these guys off, though. And that's going to get me to 12 laborers. The first thing I want to do is build some houses that are at high priority. I've already got the space reserved here, so that's what we're going to start with. I'm going to build just stone house. No. I'll build the next one. I'll build country houses, which do have to upgrade, but they require building materials, or building supplies, which we have a lot of. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to get, try to get a good 8 of them going here. Yeah, it's not quite going to work. Well, I mean, it can be facing the field, right? But it's not letting me do the same as I do with roads. Okay, in that case, I'll probably turn it around, do it a different way. I tell you what, let's just, we're going to have a little bit of an offset here. There we go. So we'll be able to do it that way. So we've got 2 down so far. And we want 6 more. Don't put it right next to you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want 2 more, so let's do some facing the opposite way. Could do some large residences, but probably won't. Why don't we just do this whole row? Really get some housing going. Did I mess that one up? I think I might have. Can't quite fit another one in there. Okay, and then we'll close that off with the road. I know it probably is not super pretty, but right now we're a little bit scared for our lives, all things considered. Finish the road out like that, and we'll make it nice and square. Okay, so these guys need to be prioritized because I don't usually prioritize things, but this is what needs to happen. But I'm not sure if I know how to use the priority button because I never ever use it. Yeah, here we go. So, all you guys. Does that do it? Or what? I don't know if that does it or not, but we're going to need to give ourselves some builders. I have some builders assigned to do some other things, but hopefully that priority will take. I don't know how many times I'm going to need to do it, but seems like it's working. Let's speed up the timer a little bit, see what happens. hopefully have some more people born. We have to keep an eye on this. If we run out of this and then people start to die, then we don't have people to replace them. That's when you can get into a kind of dangerous position, like what's right here. I'm going to have to take 2 bakers out since we have plenty of food. That's kind of what I'm going to do. Yeah, see what keeps happening? I have to take a few farmers out, actually. That's when it starts to get scary. When you start to take your actual food producers off the job, then you kind of start to think, well, it's not too long before I kind of screw myself up. So it could happen. I mean, we're having a lot of people die right now. I don't know why, but there was a long period in there when I didn't build houses, so, you know, it is my fault. And people getting crushed by rocks is not much better, so. Hopefully these houses will see a, you know, a lot of little kids. And then at least we'll know that our salvation is on the way. We don't need as much food right now. Our population has gone down by about 60. So the amount of food we need, not that great. Look at the house is finally starting to pop up. That's reassuring. Got a new laborer. Wait, about 10 people will die in a second, I'm sure. So I believe you want to have about 1/4 the amount of your total laborers as kids. You might correct me on that dead side. But that's what I'm going to kind of go for, is 100 kids. I'll probably just keep building houses until I get there. I hope we have homewares. Didn't really think about that. No. Do we have homewares? Please tell me we do. We've got to have homewares. 28. Not bad. It's not good either. See how laggy it gets? If you try to move across your town when you're at full speed, it just gets laggy as hell. Alright. Come on, guys. Let's get these houses done. I need about 100 kitties. And I better check those if I want to be safe, because they're going to have things I need. Like, we're low on a couple things. We're low on tools. We're getting low on logs. I will buy 3 homeware from you. And what the hell, 3 building supplies. I don't know why this wheat is not letting me trade. Wheat is now valued at 0. If I traded too much of it, is that what's going on? I don't really understand that. And 5. Yeah, dead inside. Do you know why this is at 0? Did I flood the market too much or what? You might be able to help me out there again. Alright, houses are starting to come up. Won't be long before they start having little babies. We'll be able to get this number up to where it belongs. And we're starting to see a few more laborers. It's not so scary. Also starting to see people die. And running out of tools as well. I don't know why we're running out of tools. We have 3 blacksmiths? I think we must just have 2 blacksmiths. You've got everything you need. Here and here. But I guess it's just not enough. So we're going to want to buy tools whenever we see them. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and issue orders to some people for logs and steel tools. Always. That by the time we get in trouble, we'll be okay. In fact, I did it already when I was kind of off camera, but they always bring 10 tools, but never seem to bring steel tools. Alright, so that should set in motion some things that we need. Could stand to buy some clothing as well. Would think with my population descending so fast that some of this stuff would kind of pick back up, but doesn't seem to be so. Alright, we got some logs at least. That's a good sign. I'm a little nervous now that if I sell too much wheat, I don't know. Yeah, it's 50, sorry. Not enough space. God damn it. There we go. I don't know why it always says not enough space. You just can't get it. I mean, that's stupid. Why can't I take as many as I want and just load them off the boat slowly? Alright, so this guy needs to be turned off. He's making homeware, which is kind of important actually, but I'm going to turn him off. Uh-oh. All of our laborers died when we weren't paying attention. Jesus. Okay. It's a bit of a tight spot, to be honest. A little bit uncomfortable. I don't think my my city's gonna be in a position to fail, but it's probably a little bit of a scary spot. And I got here by not following my own damn advice. Look at how many tools are missing now. Love to build another blacksmith, but well, I mean, I guess I kind of have to, don't I? I'd have to upgrade it too. Why doesn't somebody just bring me tools, please? Just bring me tools. Then it won't be an issue. Until then, it might be a bit of an issue. Alright, this number's already rising because of all the new housing we built. And continuing to rise. A lot of children being born. Hopefully people stop dying. It seems like the whole generation... Well, there they go again. There they go again. Farmer dying. Christ, man. When people start to die, they really start to die. I guess it's because the baby, you would think like in real life, people don't always, die at the same time. Some guy lives to 65 and his neighbor lives to 75. There's a 10-year difference, Not in Banished, apparently. When people get ready to die, they do it together. Which is, nobody wants to die alone, right? Alright. Gonna have to just lower our builders by 2 or 3 every time. I mean, it's already hard enough running a town without laborers, but when you got no one to replace the people that die, you're in kind of a bad spot. And I should start to see some of these students grow up, but it really isn't enough. I really got to get this number up to 100. That's the goal of this episode. Alright, we got steel tools at last, so... How much is 300? It's not bad at all. But I can still trade wheat over here, even though I've been doing a ton of it. I won't take the logs. Even though I've been doing a ton of it, but for some reason... Wait, which one was it? So he will trade wheat now. Maybe some merchants don't want to buy wheat? I don't know. Anyway, we got back some tools, so it's comforting. What do you got? You got some coats. This is what I was looking for. Alright, we need to probably stop trading away our food. We're missing a few farmers here and there, which is kind of spooky, honestly. I don't know, we could get rid of our apothecaries if we wanted to. Alright, so people are going to be able to go and grab tools now, assuming they're smart enough to do so. More people dying. Alright, so I think we got to get some more houses up if we possibly can. We got to get that number up. I think we should build some larger residences over here. They're expensive, but they house a lot of people, if I recall. And we can't quite fit another one. Alright, we're back at 6 laborers, 5 builders. We got plenty of food. We got tools again. We got some clothes that we just bought. Feeling a little bit better than at the episode's start. Still not precisely where I'd like to be, but there's nothing I really want to trade right now. I just want to kind of focus on getting these houses done. Except for maybe building supplies. If we don't actually have building supplies, we will need to trade for them. But I thought we had plenty of building supplies. Yes, we do, so that's not the issue. The issue is probably a logistical one because the laborers have to bring the stuff, right? Yeah, there we go. The 2 of those will get started. We'll have 5 builders chipping away at it. One of the things that's causing me to need so many builders is I had considered starting a little town up here, and even like made a little kind of messed up wall. I'm gonna fix that anyway. This was to be the start of the town when the emergency suddenly hit last episode. I say suddenly, it was probably a long time in the making. I probably got a little complacent, you know, which you don't want to do. But we can fix it. We're pulling out of the nosedive right here, so. I want to get this number up to 100 before I'll stop building houses. Still don't know why my happiness has never recovered. A little weird. Alright, this guy's almost done. Come on. We need more builders. We're down to 0 laborers. Shit. Actually, if you can get up here, you can get 8 residents. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have the materials, but let's try it. Love to have 8 residents. Just make, you know, turn these into like baby making facilities, basically. What it boils down to. I'm gonna have to turn the building supplier back on eventually, though. Starting to see some kids grow up. We really need to pump some farmers back in, though. We're going to need to turn on the building supplier again. We get too low. Perhaps I'll order building supplies, too. Yeah, I probably will do. Building supplies and perhaps homewares. Yeah, homewares are kind of low, actually. Never realized it, but... Alright. We're up to 81 on the kids. So let's keep pushing it. Hard to push it when you only have 4 builders, but we're going to keep pushing it. They're probably going to finish this one before they go to do the upgrades. We'll give them a chance to start the upgrades before we throw down more houses for them. Alright, go ahead. I assume they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna start with this one. And now, I don't know, when it says that it provides housing for 8 people, does that mean that they all have to be of the same family, or can they be from different families, or what? How does that work? But right now, I've only got 3 laborers bringing my goods. That's why it's going to take a long time to get the goods that I need. I have a bunch of fancy homeware, I'm pretty sure. But it wouldn't hurt to like order some of this shit. Building supplies, homewares, fancy furniture. I probably should have a constant order in place for that kind of stuff. And I've got myself up to 80 kids, which is better, but man, my overall population It's just sank like a stone. And it doesn't seem to be getting better. I mean, it'll get better eventually, but it's just taking a long time. Alright, we got all the materials for that estate upgrade. So that's up to my... Shit. Had another farmer die without a replacement. Great. I'm gonna cut the dairy guys, and I'm gonna cut the... Who else do I need to cut? I could probably cut all my miners. That's probably the best idea. I don't need to be getting stone and iron in this kind of crisis situation. I'll go back and turn on everything once the population stabilizes, but for now, let's divide our labor like this, so that we can really start getting these things done. 15 builders is a lot better than 3, right? So let's just start there. And the chips are gonna have to fall where they will. We will run out of iron if we continue to make joists for building supplies, but I'm thinking shut it all down and just trade for it all. You know, trade for the joists. Trade for the logs and trade for everything that I need. Alright, so I've got the wheat. It's easy. Easy peasy. Wait. Don't bring me bricks. Bring me building supplies. And bring me some lumber, probably. Some steel tools. Just bring me anything I need to, yeah, homewares. Okay. Every visit. See you later. Nope. I think we should probably replace all the farmers that we lost, which makes us a lot lower than we were. And here go more people dying. Great. This guy's almost done. Nice. Alright, so again, I don't know if it's like multiple families that move in or just the same family that propagates more or whatever. But hopefully we'll see some nice things happen there. Still don't know why my happiness is down. I built that huge cemetery plot somewhere. Where did I build it? Anyway, it's somewhere. I don't know why it would be giving me trouble. That one's done. This one's almost done. This one's got all its materials. Good deal. So hopefully these people will start having babies. Nothing really interesting for me there. Nope. Okay, so I'm wanting more houses even. Go ahead and do country house. The whole mess of them if I can. Much as I can fit. That's gonna be about it. Okay, that's fine. I'd be happy with that. 200 logs for those houses, please. I don't think I really need any lumber at the moment. Alright, we're going to end the episode there. We are in much better shape than we started this episode. But still, a lot of our stuff is shut down, but our trading is so good at this point that that's okay. We're going to survive it. We're going to be able to build out of it. Still no babies? You better get to knocking boots, guys. And more on that tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay with us. Like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll catch you bright and early. Thanks.